Well, guys, our time in St. George has come to an end, so it's time to start heading back east. So Nick and I are headed today to Cortez, Colorado. We're riding along with our friends Stacy and Terry Walker and Mike Kruger. They're headed to Bluff, Utah today, so we're going to stick together and take off. Right now we're headed across so we can go to Monument Valley and ride down by Page, Arizona, and check out the Glen Canyon Dam. So ride along with us today, guys. Hope you enjoy the video. After a quick fuel stop, we headed on down into Glen Canyon, where we're going to cross the Colorado River right at the Glen Canyon Dam above Lake Powell. All right, guys, we're making our way across Highway 160, the Native American Women Veterans Highway. And we're between Page, Arizona, and Kayenta. Headed down toward Kayenta, then back up into Monument Valley. Terry, Stacy, and Mike are staying in Bluff tonight, and Nick and I are going to go about 60 miles beyond that to Cortez. We have different routes tomorrow, but we may wind up in the same location again tomorrow night. Nick and I are playing this by the ear on the way home. So, the West is so vast, man. There's just miles and miles of this. And every hill you go over, there's another awesome, amazing view of God's beauty. And so I just want to turn on the camera and talk to you for a minute. I'm trying to capture some of those awesome views with the 360 camera, and that's what you're going to be seeing in the majority of this video. You're not going to see a whole lot of me filming like this with the GoPro and talking, because I'm enjoying the ride, and we're going to see how I do with voiceovers and narration on this video to try to relay how awesome it has been and the wonderful things God has done to help us, keep us safe, show us that He's here for us, and just keep us on track and showing us His amazing beauty. So let's head on down to Monument Valley. All right, guys, we're at Gouldings Trading Post in Monument Valley. This is where John Wayne filmed a bunch of movies and stayed and that kind of thing. They got a museum here. We'll check it out. How are you, young lady? Is there a fee for the museum? Is there a fee for the museum or just donations?
Donation.
Okay.
And all that goes to the local high school for their scholarships.
All right. Cool.
Yeah. And then we have 4 rooms. So on that side is the first room. It was a trading post. And this is a ware room where they kept all the supplies for the trading post.
Okay.
And then we have the movie room, and Joseph Monuch room, and the living quarters upstairs.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, guys. So if you come, there's a donation box right at the entrance. And the donations go to the local high school, so there's no charge for the museum. But be sure you donate. And this is just the trading post they had set up. This old saddle says this shepherd's stove was used by Harry and Mike in their tent home where they lived before the present trading post was built. So this
Wasn't just a movie set, guys. This is an actual trading post, okay? So all kinds of pictures and memorabilia on the wall. Check out this big Monument Valley film location thing they have here. The Duke himself. Been a lot of movies filmed out here, guys. What movie are we watching, does it say? She wore a yellow ribbon. Cool.
I'm just trying to stay in the air, I'm sorry.
Check out, no, you're fine. Check out, they're showing somebody sculpt. That's pretty cool. Oh, honey. Cortez. You're fine, man. Don't have to rush on my part. I move slow. Navajo code talkers. Absolutely. And a guy named Irma, I can't remember his last name, was a Navajo code talker, but was one of the 5 guys that raised the flag at Iwo Jima. Read the book Flags Are Your Fathers. It will tell his story along with the other 4 guys that raised the initial flag. The flag you see in all the pictures and stuff is actually a reenactment or a second time they raised it because they didn't get a picture of it. So they had those guys go back up there and raise it again in dramatic fashion. Just a cool place to go check out, guys. And to get you out of the heat for a couple of minutes in the middle of Monument Valley. Let's go outside and see if we find a cabin. Well, I was getting ready to go outside, but they have living quarters upstairs, so let's check that out. Little kitchen. Wood stove, fresh baked bread. Man, this is nice up here. The air conditioning makes it nicer.
I'll take a picture of that.
You know. We do those tours up in DC and stuff through their colonial homes are really nice. These rooms are bigger. Maybe not as ornate, but bigger. Pretty cool. All right. Now let's go find a cabin. It's not too bad out here on the porch in the shade, but look at the view you have from up here, guys. Check that out. Let's walk around here and see if we can find this cabin. I think I've located it. I thought it was on this side of the lodge, but it's actually right here in the parking lot. I do believe. Let's see. All right. Let's go inside and check it out. That's not going to come out in the video, guys, but it got a wood stove and a little desk in there and a silhouette of the Duke himself. She wore a yellow ribbon. And that's the movie that's playing over in the museum. She wore a yellow ribbon. All right, let's get back to this ride. All right, guys, after visiting Gouldings Trading Post, we headed on across Monument Valley. So enjoy these views of Monument Valley. We're going to make our way over to Forrest Gump Point and then continue on over toward Bluff, Utah. Now, one thing when you ride with a group of folks, you kind of have to compromise. I wanted to stop at Forrest Gump Point, but we were running late on time and needed to get where we were going. I've been there before, and I've taken my picture there before. Everybody else wanted to keep on going. Plus, it was a little crowded when we got there, so we kept on going. Okay, guys, enjoy the video. We continued on through Monument Valley and made our way over to Mexican Hat, where we stopped for a quick photo, and then we're going to carry on this ride. After our photo op there at Mexican Hat, we continued on to Bluff, where Stacy, Terry, and Mike stopped for the night, and Nick and I continued on over toward Cortez, Colorado. This took us through some high desert, and then we made it back up into where there was some nice, beautiful grassy area. We went by an area called the Canyon of the Ancients, which is really nice. But this road we were on getting to Cortez was probably the roughest road that I've ever ridden. It routed us so bad. We ran into a little bit of rain as we approached Cortez, and we made it to our hotel. All right, guys, we just made it to Cortez, Colorado. Nick found this place called the Retro Inn. And if you look out this way off in the distance there, you can see Telluride. But check this place out, man. I'm getting ready to take my picture with Elvis. Got an old Cardinal Deluxe camper there with a bicycle on it, and we'll walk around the rest of it here in just a second. Okay, guys, so when you get here, pull under that awning over there and check in, and then check out this little courtyard. Now inside, they've got an arcade, pool tables and stuff like that. And I'll go in there in a minute. A giant chessboard out here, nice place to sit. Swing over there, and we'll check out the room in just a minute as well. What you shoot there, man? We're in the game room at the hotel. You gonna make it? And no pressure, no pressure, no pressure. Oh, you hit the ball. Hang on.
Try again.
Guys, this is the game room here at the hotel. These guys are from Blackfoot, Idaho. No clue where that's at. I got a little motorcycle YouTube channel called Poppa-D Rides. I'll bring you a sticker in a minute, young man, okay?
You want
a sticker? The white and the blue one, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good fun?
It's a lot of fun, but this last road we went down, it was beautiful, but the first half of it about rattled your teeth out. It was so rough. And then once we got into Colorado, about 10 miles, it smoothed out and widened out. But beautiful. It goes by the Canyon of the Ancients. And it was just beautiful. It was down in the valley, there's all kind of grass and stuff growing. Everywhere other canyon we've seen has been just rock, you know, so.
Yeah, it's not like
It's pretty cool.
Like there's a lot of rocks.
Nothing like North Carolina, but you know, every place has its own unique beauty, and I love it out here.
Yeah,
The parts of Idaho I've been in, I like that, so.
we have everything here. You just gotta look for it. Okay. Oh, Mr.
I see Dad missed it too. I'll bring back a sticker in a couple of days. Well, by the way, let me introduce myself. My name's Tim Marshburn.
Jim St. John.
Jim, nice to meet
My
you.
wife, Deborah.
Hey, Miss Deborah, nice to meet you.
My grandson, Bo.
Hey, Bo, how old are you?
Good, how are you?
How old are you?
I'm 11.
Are you interested in a wife? I got a 12-year-old granddaughter. No, she just turned 13. She's pretty. We can set up a dowry right now and get you hooked up.
We don't come home with you, we're in trouble though.
Yeah, you'll be in a lot of trouble. All right, thank you guys. And continuing the outside tour, like I said, sitting area, swing, got a nice grilling area here, and every one of the rooms has these retro steel chairs like my grandmother and some of our neighbors used to have on their porch. Think about Miss Faye Broxton, she had that kind of stuff on her porch. And Nick and I are over here in room 1967. They could have gave us 1965. That's when I was born, but we got 1967. There's Nick over there filming something. How you doing, young lady? Oh, there's a puppy dog. Hey, good puppy dog. Arr. You didn't bark at me when I petted you a while ago, or you licked me. I didn't really pet you. All right, guys, that'll wrap up today's video as we made it across Monument Valley all the way to Cortez, Colorado. In my next video, we'll be headed over the $1 Million Highway and down through Durango, Colorado, on our way to Raton, New Mexico, working our way back home. Anyhow, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Come back and ride with me again sometime. Remember, get out there, live life, and make memories. I want you to be blessed and have a great day, and I'll catch you on the next ride. Poppa-D out.